What's up YouTube, Son of Rome here. Gonna bring you some Bootfighter Windom XP sp-2 live commentary. Now, this game is a mech fighting game, which means basically you're going around in giant robots trying to kill each other. It's published by, I believe it's called Mirror Moon. I downloaded it a while back. It's pretty fun, very old though. So I'm going to spend some time here checking this game out, make some comments, and yeah. Alright, so there are lots of different gameplay modes. There's survival, practice, team battle, blitz tactics, and online contest. We're going to go for survival, which is basically just you against an infinite amount of enemies, see how many you can kill before you die. Alright, so let's take a look at the mechs, because that's the most important part of the game. They're divided into two categories, Windom and Linux. And you can see where the game designers got the names for the mechs. It sounds like Windows and Linux, right? So, appearance customization is virtually non-existent. You can change some of the colors on some of the mechs. If you want to mod it, you know, you can change some of the stuff around. Like, I tried to put wings on this one, and I got this one to look pretty epic, but yeah. Alright, so let's start with the asteroid. And you can pick your mech, and you can also pick a pilot, which is basically just a picture alongside the screen, which represents you. Now, the game, for some strange reason, comes with these default cat pilots, and there are 3 of them. And with every action they do random bits of dialogue. So say like for team battle, it's you and a team of AIs against another team of AIs, and it's really funny because if you do that when you first get the game, basically it's a bunch of random cats talking, and it's pretty hilarious. I've made one pilot for myself, so we're gonna go with him, and we'll just do this generic stage. Alright, so here we go. First thing I should mention is that I've changed the background music for this stage, and it is Unreal Piano by DJ Gonzo, so credits to him. Check him out on Newgrounds. The song is pretty good. Alright, so about the gameplay in general. You can fly around. You have, I think it's 5 different attacks that you can go for. We'll start with the main one. Everyone has a gun, except for that one close range combat one who only has a sword. My main gun is a thunder cannon, which is pretty unique because no other mech has it. It's I think it does a little more damage than the standard laser beam, and definitely more damage than the bullets. But I think it might be a little slower. I'm not sure. Alright, all mechs also have swords, and mine has these cool twin sabers. I'll show you them by slashing away at this person. That is the Linux Anthurium, which is a long-range special type. Alright, let me show you another attack. This one is a spread laser, and it comes from the front, like so. And I just got hit myself. And I also have one that comes out from the back, better for long-range attacks. And everyone has a special, and mine is it's basically just a cannon, and it fires like so. But every mech has its different abilities. So let's try and bring some close combat to this. Bam. Block there. Let's try to kill this guy. Alright, there we go. And I'm basically just going to kill a couple enemies. You know, I'm only trying to show you how this game functions. The combat system, on the very left-hand side of the screen, that orange bar, that's your flight energy. And it controls how long you can stay in the air before you come plummeting to the ground. Now, we're going to skip over that blue bar for now, but right beside it you see these little head icons, and that represents how many lives you have. Now, the game, it's not only divided into Windom and Linux mechs, it's also divided into higher and lower quality. And the lower quality mechs have a greater amount of lives, which is how this game balances itself out. It doesn't do it with, like, you know, basic rock, paper, scissors type gameplay. It does it with lives. So the most powerful mech in the game has, which is called the Black Comb, has only 2 lives, and the weakest one has about 6 lives, which is pretty cool. You can put that to good use. Alright, so that's how it balances it out. Back to the combat system. Alright, that blue bar there, which I skipped over before, that's your weapons energy, and if you run out of that, you won't be able to fire your weapons. You can still use your sword, because apparently that's some kind of, it uses some sort of different energy for that. I wouldn't know how to explain it, but yeah, you run out of that and you find that you can't use energy-based weapons anymore. And if you're using a mech that uses rockets or regular bullets, then they won't be able to fire either. And alright, beside the blue bar, that little number right there, that represents how much life you have left. And below that, there's bars for all 4 weapons, and in order to use a weapon, it has to be fully recharged, so you can't like spam power cannons or anything like that. And beside that is an energy bar, and the more you attack someone or use your abilities, the higher this goes, and you can use it to either, let's say you your weapon runs out of energy and you can't reuse it, or you can use your extra energy that you've stored to, you know, activate it. And you can also use it to, if you use a lot of energy, you can gain attack with that weapon. See, here, I'll try it now. Bam. And it should have done extra damage, and it killed them, so obviously it has some effect. Alright, and on the top of the screen you can see your score and how many enemies you've killed. I've killed 8 so far, 8-to-1 ratio. That's alright, you know. I've done better, but I'm playing and talking. Alright, so that's survival mode, and yeah, I'm gonna get out of this shortly and show you maybe one of the other game types, or maybe just more of the mechs, and I'll explain the game types myself. So let's do that. Ooh, ow. Alright, back to the title. Alright, so team battle mode. Team battle mode is basically, I think I've said it before, but it's you and a team of AIs versus another team of AIs. Blitz tactics mode, it's 2 giant warships along with an army of AIs, like you're on one side, the enemy's on the other. It's really sweet, but the unfortunate thing is it makes my computer lag, and I have fraps running at the same time, so I don't think it would be a good idea to get into that right now. Online contest mode, that's basically, you know, you get online and you fight people. Now the problem with this is servers closed down a long time ago. You can still do it, you can still fight someone through LAN if you have something called Hamachi, but other than that, there's no way to, you know, fight online. There's nothing up there. Alright, you know what, let's end there, and once again, this is Bootfighter Windom XP sp-2. You can find it on Google. It's a free download. It's a great game, you know, kill some time when you're bored. So check it out, and thanks for watching. Subscribe.